It's super late again. I don't know why I keep doing these super late. So I've turned down the volume really low for the video game. Hopefully it doesn't affect the quality of the video. This is the original Binding of Isaac. It's kind of old at this point, but they had a weird Eternal Update edition thing. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. And I've not found anything sort of on the wiki about this Eternal Update, so I'm just going to start. This is also going to be on YouTube because I've wanted to play this game for a while on my channel. I think I did for a little bit, but just ultimately I didn't go along with it. This game's suddenly like fallen by the wayside so much in comparison to the new one, though. I don't even have dice on this one. Wow, on this computer. Let's see here. We have Doctor's Remote. It's a really good item. I just thought about it. Maybe I should just since this is technically my first video on this game, at least on this computer, I think it carried over my save. I'm not really sure. Hopefully we get some cooler items. So, for those of you who don't know, I've played a decent amount of Isaac in my time. This is an interesting room. Very easy enemies, but I should probably use Doctor's Remote. I guess across that wall. I would have preferred to have it across the one down there. I'm looking for secret rooms, and I got one. That's quite lucky. Ooh, and a key as well. Let's go in here. Mom's Pearl spawns more spirit hearts. That'll be good. Wow. Double secret room. Okay, I'll take it. I just realized that was a bad idea, but whatever. Because I'd have to take a full heart to get back through without wasting my bomb. Luckily, the slot machine paid out with 2 bombs, so ultimately, good value, right? Let's see here. Killed the poop, nothing in it. That was really lucky actually. Now I've got 3 bombs. Got the Doctor's Remote, which will not help me with the boss, because I won't have a charge for it. We'll pick up this heart. That'll be quite nice. Let's see our boss. Alright. So talking a little bit about this game, I used to just play this game non-stop. It was like, you know that game you would play in school? Oh god. How long has that been going on? Oh god, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, it's still going on. No. Oh man. I feel bad now because I'm probably going to put this on YouTube. That was me. I'm streaming this game because this game doesn't have a whole lot of viewers, and I figure, you know what? You build it, they will come. I will stream it for probably like an hour. At least I want to get a successful run. I might do multiple streams of this game until I can get a successful run. Hopefully my Isaac skills haven't rusted, but anyways. I played this game a lot in school, you know, during lunch and like classes and stuff. Not really during lunch. I had a lot of really cool architecture friends. Oh god. Panic a little bit. So a couple of things to note. If you want to be good at Isaac, right, you really gotta just focus on not taking damage, right? There's a lot of small things you can focus on, like, hey, finding secret rooms, right? Using your item before you clear a room, so that when you actually clear the room, hopefully you get a charge. There we go. That's really annoying. This game, unlike Rebirth, which has sort of overshadowed this game, still has weird rock interactions. Like, another thing you can do, by the way, make sure if you're going to be placing bombs, like if I placed one here, try and get it to reach the centers of the room, because you can get secret rooms, and secret rooms are useful for a variety of things. They can sometimes provide free items, they can provide free bombs, keys. The last one gave me a trinket. Overall, just like good practice to when you're placing a bomb. You know, I could have placed it on the bottom side, but I placed it on the top side in case I can get a secret room. For those of you who don't know, there are 2 secret rooms. Shoot the whoop. Let's shoot it for fun. Shoot the whoop is a fun item. It's a laser. I don't think it's as useful as the doctor's remote. But then again, doctor's remote, right? It's like, I have so many bombs. Oh my god, they're already on fire. These hopper enemies are really annoying because if they get touched by fire, they start jumping faster. My doctor's remote, oh come on. Yeah, when they're moving that fast, it's hard for me to dodge. That's kind of sad that I took so much damage, but I can't say I'm disappointed with myself so far. We are on some of the easier levels. Ooh, I unlocked something. So maybe my save didn't quite carry over? Weird. There's probably a secret room here. I don't want to waste a bomb. Let's not waste a bomb. I'm like talking myself up, pretending like I'm really good at this game, but like I'm really not. Although I have gotten multiple kills on... Well, I've finished this game multiple times, let's say it like that. I think we'll save money for the shop. It's a shame this doesn't have the rebirth thing where, you know, how well you do can carry over in various ways, like the donation machine. If you have a lot of money, you can just throw money in the machine, and it's sort of a way to keep the game progressing in between your lives. Rogue Legacy did that quite well with their upgrade system. You know, the entire game you were sort of building up a character via hundreds of other characters, which was really interesting, I thought. Let's fight you. I totally didn't catch your name. Can I pause and see it? No, this isn't Rogue Legacy. Of course it's not. Let's see here. Alright. So talking a little bit about Isaac, I've seen a couple of Isaac videos recently, just to sort of get myself in the mood. And mostly I've been trying to watch small YouTubers, because a lot of the big YouTubers, right, they don't play this game, they'll play Rebirth. And I've honestly been a little disappointed, because most people who play this game have tried to make sort of 15 minutes of it. And like, here's the thing about Isaac. A satisfying run in Isaac isn't 15 minutes. A satisfying run in other games might be 15 minutes. You know, Pokemon, you can probably split into 15-20 minute episodes. Minecraft, you can do that. And I'm guilty of doing this too, right? Of like sort of misjudging satisfying videos to make. But Isaac's sort of sweet spot isn't really 15 minutes. It's kind of like the video kind of ends when the run ends, whenever you die, whenever you, I don't know, finishing a boss isn't really a good stopping point in my opinion for YouTube videos. Both of these items aren't very good, so we're not going to get them. And Isaac's very unique in that sense, because it's one of those games which, if you forget, the pause function doesn't pause very well. And so really it's a game that you want to play in 30 to an hour chunks. Wow, that's not our secret room, really? Well, over here we have bombs to spare, so we may as well throw some around, right? I have no idea where it could be. Wow, that's interesting. Let's just move on. I'm sure it'll be easier to find next floor. So, YouTubers out there, if you're going to record an Isaac video, don't just finish the floor 1 boss. I mean, I guess if you die a lot in a video, right, then it's kind of like, well, maybe you should either scrap that video, or if you really want to show your first impression, fair enough, I guess. But I just really don't think that video is going to be enjoyable for a viewer to watch, because the viewers in a sense play the game with you, right? They sort of see what you see, they sort of think, oh, maybe this badge is good, maybe this item is good. You know, they have certainly their own opinions on certain items in the game. Like, I know I like the holy water item a lot more than most people in this game. But overall, you're sharing the game with the audience. Ooh, it's a pretty good pickup, Stigmata. We've taken damage already, so I don't expect a deal with the devil. Although we did take damage last floor and we still got the deal, so what do I know, right? I will trade a bomb for a key. We might have been able to get it to this wall or the opposite wall, but it's whatever. I'll actually get like a bomb proc off this, so next room I will go ahead and do that. Oh, come on. Ooh. I don't really want to donate my health, do I? So let's just blow this up. In fact, let's try and get this. Oh, well that did half the job. We'll just use the bomb for the other one. Sweet, now we can not quite go to this shop, but we can go to this shop, you know? Oh, now we can go to the shop. Except we have to like sort of run around a bit. I guess it's not the biggest of deals. I may as well visit the shop before I fight the boss. I don't really see a reason not to, because if I get a good item, speeds up the boss fight, you know, win-win. I like how the texture changed. If you remember, before these were like rocks that were smashed. Ooh, 9 volt. Very useful item. Gives me basically twice as many uses on my doctor's remote. I could probably just spam doctor's remote to like check for secret areas. I'm not going to. I think I'll use this to speed up the boss fight because while I do have Stigmata, my damage isn't world's best. Peep should actually, oh god. Peep should actually be one of the easier bosses for me to face. He has very predictable patterns. I do kind of want to focus. So apologies for the drop off in commentary. Although I'm not even sure, honestly, if you can hear. I did sort of a sound check, but it was mostly to make sure that the sound wasn't awful. I really need a mic. Like, to be honest, that's like the one thing I think I have that, if I had it, like not even like a fancy Blue Yeti mic, but just like a standard like $5 USB mic, I think it would really help me out. Because I already make a lot of videos. I started editing recently. You notice on my Titan Souls Let's Play. Definitely, ooh. Someone I know has started a Mario Galaxy speedrun. I want to check that out. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. I'm actually so completely thrown off by that notification. You know what else I need? Friggin' speech classes. I've known English all my life, and yet every once in a while a word will just mess me up. Even my name, Nujum Key, the key part messes me up sometimes and I don't know why. Stars is a pretty nice card to get. Tears upgrade, upgrades technically damage. Although honestly, I may as well just use Cube of Meat for damage. Alright. I think I've also misjudged what the 9 volt does because it doesn't appear to be doing what I thought it did. There we go. Yeah, why not? Hello. Oh, come on. Alright, let's sped that up. Gluttony, also very simple patterns. Again, we are on very, very early floors, so that shouldn't be that surprising. I am getting destroyed by these bosses though, oh my god. I'm kind of awful, to be honest. Let's just keep going. So far I've not noticed any real differences in the Eternal Edition between that and the normal Isaac that I played, but obviously, hello, let's just screw that room right away. Bum friend. I kind of want one more penny, but ultimately I think he's okay. Bum friend, if you don't know, he'll take any money that you collect, and he'll turn into random power-ups, right? Not power-ups, but consumables. I'm so bad at English, seriously. At the very least, I should be, like, doing something about that, I feel. Let's go ahead and use our bomb here. He'll give random consumables. Aw, shame. And you can sort of trade that in for stuff. He'll actually be really useful here. The arcade and bump friend is one of the more, like, spammable sort of deals. I wanted 15 cents there, specifically for... I don't know now. Oh well. The shop. But I won't need the shop, so... So you can see here, he randomly gives me hearts. Oh, I wish he let me take that. Oh man, that's a shame. Mine. I don't think there's a need to leave these guys up. Ooh, a chest. Alright. Paid out with the key, some extra money. Ultimately very nice. I guess I'll want to find my boss before... find my shop before we fight the boss. Remember, if you want to go to the shop, you generally want around 15 cents. Let's see here. 15 cents is generally pretty good. 7 cents as well can be okay, because the shop will have an item, like from the item room. Let's go ahead and use our bomb here. Alright, shame we couldn't get into that curse room, but whatever. The item will have an item for 15 cents, and then sometimes it'll have a sale for 7 cents, so it's not the worst thing to go in with 7 cents, but generally you do want that 15 cents to get the guaranteed item, especially if it's something you really want, like the map or the compass, right? Let's pop that here. Oh, so the 9 volt gives me like 2 charges on my item right away, I think. Hello, pill. Let's go for it. Pretty good gamble, paid out. Full health. That was basically 2.5 hearts, wasn't it? Oh, come on. I wanted to throw that away. I can't think of any clever songs. I'll just let you grab all that. Key, good enough for me. Prefer like a cookie or something, but whatever. This is gonna get really iffy. These bomb flies seem completely random, like they never really seem to fly in the same direction. How did that hit me? What? Good thing there's like a heart behind me. Oh, there's a heart there as well, so that's quite nice. There's the shop. Somehow I've managed to maintain 15 cents, so I kind of want to go at these guys with a cube of meat, because I know cube does a lot more damage than I do. Well, that was cool. I like bombarded him. Is that a thing because of momentum? Momentum. Even that word sounds funny. Maybe I'm just being weird at this point. Hello, greed. I really wanted an item. And I also didn't want to mess that up. This is bad. If greed hits you, he sort of takes your money. Which actually might not be that bad, because now Bum Friend can pick up my money. As soon as this fight ends. Again, not great in terms of my tiers. Also, it's not great that I'm taking so much damage, but whatever. I do want to grab some of this. Safety pin, I don't think that's as good as Mom's Pearl. Safety pin, you can see every once in a while my tiers will be invisible. That'll be spectral tiers. The spectral tiers goes over like rocks and stuff, so how I can't hit the rock now, It's inconsistent though, and I'd rather have the Mom's Pearl, which gives me Spirit Hearts every once in a while. Really? Isn't that open? Didn't I bomb that? Maybe I didn't. Oops. Oh. Go, Bun Friend, go. Nope, okay. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot about that. That was the thing in the old games. In the later games, if you bomb something, it stays open. Not in this version. Shoot. That throws me off. Shoot. We may as well go in here. Why not? Take a risk. Pills? Oh, frick. I forgot what the trick was to avoiding that, but we seem to make out alright. Let's save this for the boss. No, let's pop it on the way in case it's something bad. Bad gas, okay. Should have saved it for the boss. Not going to sweat that too much. It's Gertie though. So a little bit of extra damage probably would have helped. I kind of want to leave the green ones up, but I'm also a little scared too. I'm trying to make sure I can tag him with Cube of Meat. Oh god, I'm actually at 1 health. Alright. Just focus Gertie time. Or get killed by a fly. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. 20 minutes. It's not the best. We can do better. We can do better. Let's go again. Oh, do I divide this into like 2 videos on YouTube? I'm not sure what that system's going to be like. Let's... In fact, actually, if we go back to main menu, what characters do I have? I don't have Samson, but I have Eve. It's always an interesting character. Let's go for someone who I know is good and see if we can just get a good run. Definitely one of these two. Just kidding, let's go Eve. Eve is easily the hardest character, but she's one of those like high risk, high reward type of dealios where if you take damage, you can actually get bonus damage off of the Wrath of Babylon passive she gives. So if you don't know about Eve, she has 2 things. When she takes damage, she summons a dead bird who will just sort of deal bonus damage. Late technology. Oh, this is technology 2. I prefer technology 1 because that one gets bigger as you get more damage, which is sweet. But technology 2 is still alright. We functionally get infinite range and piercing shots. Can't really complain about that. I don't know if it lowers your damage overall. It might. Anyways, so every time she gets hit, she will sort of summon that bird, and the bird will kill everything for you. She's really great for me because I'm bad at the game and I just take a lot of damage. Full health, that was actually not what I wanted. I wanted to go down to 1 heart. So there's a strategy with Eve, which is go down to 1 heart and then just kill everything before they kill you, basically. It's fairly unreliable, but maybe with technology 2 it'll go by a little bit faster. I don't remember the specifics to all of the items, so forgive me if there's something I'm missing, like maybe technology 2 doesn't scale off your items and technology 1 does. If I don't know that, then oops. I would like to get a spacebar item. Nothing the boss can give me. I guess the horseman, but I think it's too early for that. Let's just try and get him down. Generally, getting the flies is not ideal. Hopefully the bird will help me out. Yeah, look at that. The bird actually does a lot of work. If you stand in front of him, he'll charge at you. And this goes for all of the horsemen. If you stand on the side of him like this, he'll try to spawn flies until you kill him, in which case I can probably just like run around like this and let the bird kill him. Should be not a problem. Sweet. Cube of Meat A. Drop down. Basement 2. I want to at least get a mom kill before I end the stream. Also, I want to test something. But not yet. Let's see here. How do I exit this stupid menu? Oh! That was lucky. I paused in Cube of Meat. saved me from a fly. Go, cube of meat. We gotten this guy twice now. Even like first 4 bosses. Which is pretty good. Pestilence or the other cube of meat 4 horsemen guys. Definitely the harder bosses between them and Larry Jr. Like, I'd rather fight Larry Jr., especially with lasers. But we did get cube of meat out of it. Okay, this is what I really want. Curse rooms are great because you can intentionally lower your health to this 1 heart stage, which should kick in my Curse of Babylon, but I guess I forgot something here. $3 bill, not gonna complain. Random tier effects, really cool. Yeah, I should be in the Curse of Babylon stage, and I'm not, so I'm guessing that it procs at half a heart. We'll probably test that out entirely by accident, so there we go. Yep, entirely by accident. Okay, I'm pretty sure in Rebirth it's a full heart. Could be wrong about that, but anyways, this is a lot scarier than just... Ooh, we have freezing tears. Fancy. I kind of want that. We'll fight the boss at no health. Okay, it's the Lord of the Flies. Much easier boss when you have piercing shots, definitely. We could also throw a bomb in if we wanted to speed this up, but don't think that's going to be needed. Definitely not worried about taking damage against this guy, and I don't have to spend the bomb to heal back up the full, which is nice. Range up, functionally not very good for me, but I mean, it's a power up nonetheless. I will immediately take damage, by the way, to almost get back to Stage of Babylon. Let's run out here in case. Ooh, Balls of Steel, very nice. 2 functional health ups. I love that the game always has you thinking about your position, right? Like, it makes good use of the rocks in just that you can really hide around the rocks and sort of dodge and weave, which is sort of the fun part of the game for me, just like the mechanical playing, even though, as you can probably tell, I'm not the greatest at it. Just sort of, I find a lot of enjoyment out, oh, I have my reflection, which is the boomerang tears. I find a lot of enjoyment out of just maneuvering around these shots and the enemies and the very interesting boss fights. Ooh, I got flies, friends till the end, that's pretty sweet. I probably will spend my bomb to try and kill this chest. I don't think there's a way for me to tag both of these. Let's not take the chance. No risk taken. It's my motto. Health. Not great, not bad. Certainly better than just like money at this point. Like, unless I have 15 cents, I'm not going to be visiting the shop. You know, I don't have a whole lot of keys either, and I'd rather not waste keys. Ooh, magic mushroom, that's really good, all stats up. Just making me big. Let's see here. Definitely don't want to waste my keys. Oh. I actually don't want to kill the green one. No! Bird! Please! I'm gonna do this. If you exit and then re-enter, the dude will be alive. Shoot, I did it again. I want him to break open that, but he can't because the bird's gonna kill him. Shoot. I basically just took extra damage for no reason. Oh well. These were freezing tears? Slowing tears. No, freezing tears, yeah. I was right. Let's try this trap room. Why not? Oh, we still have freezing tears, sweet. Wow. With technology, this is really good. Sweet. Alright. I believe there's 3 rounds? 3 or 2. I really have not a lot of damage though. We have that 1 damage up, and that's it. Luckily we got the bird out, so hopefully he'll help me with this. Go, bird, go! Again, I should really just focus on not taking damage more than I should focus on killing the enemies. But this is why damage is so important in Isaac. Like, if you're not constantly getting damage items, or even like tiers upgrades and stuff, like you just sort of take damage by virtue of not being able to prevent damage, right? Or not being able to kill enemies. Like, because it takes me so long to kill enemies, I just end up taking damage. There's just too many chances to take damage. That was an okay fight. No! Devil thing, but whatever, we got damage up. Don't have red tiers yet. Red tiers, if you don't know, if you have a couple of damage ups, red tiers are sort of the sign of like, hey, you finally have a good amount of damage. You know? Because they turn into blood, I guess. Shoot, that was bad. Let's run all the way up here. I could intentionally drop myself to half a heart. Oh god, I got the weird tears up thing. That's not gonna be helpful at all. Like I said, I could intentionally drop myself to half a heart, but I'm kind of scared at this point because I've not been dodging well. I'd rather just try and kill Mom. What floor is Mom? 6th? Oh my god, it's like 4 more? Jeez. Or maybe that's Mom's womb, or whatever. Mom's heart? At least I have the mind control tiers. That's bomb for a key, not a worth it trade. I could take the curse damage. Let's try and get a devil deal this floor. It's probably going to be hard. I need to make sure to kill all of you. If I keep attacking the skull head while he's down, he won't get up. He won't get up until I've not attacked him for a while and I stand in front of him so that he can try and shoot me. Which, fairly easy. What the heck? I've never seen this room before. Oh, they do the Pac-Man thing of like, where they don't all go the same direction, like they'll just randomly dodge around a bit. So that I can't like run one direction away from all of them. That's quite clever. Also, it's a good thing I didn't go in that room because I'd be dead right now. So this guy's pretty easy with technology tiers. Normally you can only attack him from the back of his head, which is the brain. Luckily, we don't have that issue because we killed him. Sweet. Just kick a second. Alright. I wonder what the interesting thing about watching this is for a viewer. I guess good play and good commentary mostly. At least that's what I was watching it for when I was watching it. I used to watch this game a lot back on Northern Lion channel. We just died again. It's interesting as a sort of content creator to think about things as a viewer, like what makes this game interesting to watch? Is it the upgrades, the items, just sort of the sense of exploration? Is it trial and error? Is it just good play, or do you come for personality? You know, all of these things sort of take part, but like, I think the thing that really keeps you coming back for more is one of those things, if not a combination of all. Like, I definitely enjoy Northern Lion's commentary, right? Might not be the thing that keeps me coming though, might be his thumbnails, might be just I like seeing him succeed where I fail. As you can see, I'm not the greatest player of the game, and so watching him succeed might just give me some sort of satisfaction. I will clear the last room because each room has a chance to give me a consumable, and I would like quite a few of those if I want to make anything happen. Good news is, got an easy floor, easy money, easy life, all that jazz. It's not a lot of people. I want to test something. I'm gonna test the follow thing because if you notice, there's part of my overlay that's got like a weird coloring to it. That's because I think I might take damage on this guy on purpose, yeah. Okay, So I have this like following thing now, so that if people follow me, I have like this cool alert and sound and all this stuff, and it's really cool. So nobody's following me, which is kind of sad because I've had a few people actually drop by. I wonder if there's something wrong with my audio. Just intentionally take damage. Wow, I did a full heart. I'm actually now kind of sure it's my audio. Shoot, I should probably check that. Okay. Well, thank you for watching if you stuck around that far. I know a couple different people dropped in. None of them followed. Or if they did, I just didn't realize it. I'll definitely see it in the alert box, but so thank you all for watching. Follow me, like the video, all that stuff depending on where you're viewing it from. I'll see you guys in another video, hopefully. Bye!